Hello, friends. We are now streaming. We are Midwest Quest.
We're live.
We are
We're
live.
live.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Hello.
Yeah, so this is our first time streaming. So if there's any sound issues, if anybody's very loud in comparison, or if we're just overall very quiet or anything, please let us know. We want to make sure that this is great quality for all of you. Yeah, I will let someone else take away the actual introduction part, but just bear with us if there are any technical issues.
Yes. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to the very first episode of Midwest Quest, which is an actual play streaming service, a series. Sorry, not streaming service. You don't want any more of those. Yeah, like another one that would be great. But yeah, no, this is an actual play streaming series of a bunch of friends from the Midwest just getting together, playing some games, telling some stories. Today it's Daggerheart. It might be something else in the future. We shall see. But before we begin, I just really wanted to say genuinely thank you to anyone joining us again on any part of this journey. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your presence. We appreciate you, and we hope that you're taking care of yourself despite some troubling times. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. So, tonight's episode is the very first session of the Flamkeepers, which is a Daggerheart campaign inspired by Greek mythology. You can expect action, drama, colorful characters, plenty of mythological references, and an odyssey of epic proportions. But first, some introductions. My name is Travis. I use he, they pronouns, and I can be found at Trav the GM on platforms such as Instagram and Start Playing Games. I've been running TTRPGs for a whopping 15 years, mostly Dungeons & Dragons, but I'm new to Daggerheart, so please take it easy on me when I inevitably get all of the rules wrong. I'm a professional GM, a published writer, and I'm going to school to become a clinical mental health counselor. I'm very excited about Midwest Quest. We've loved our games so much, and we're just very happy to just share them with as many people as we can, and we hope you guys love the vibes as well. Also very excited about the other folks that are joining me here. They're all fantastic players. Hannah, if you want to introduce yourself first.
Absolutely. So my name is Hannah, and I use she, her pronouns. My background with role-playing games are my pandemic activity, so I am kind of a late bloomer for sure. And D&D has been kind of my comfort role-playing game since then. That being said, I've really loved playing Daggerheart. It's been a joy in so many ways, especially playing with this lovely group of people. When I'm not pretending to be other people, I work in higher education as a program coordinator in a health services office, and I am also going to school to become a licensed mental health counselor like Travis. So that's a little bit about me, and I'll pass the baton to Alyssa.
Hello, my name is Alyssa. Today, I am a bard of all arts. I love to do music, art, graphic design. Graphic design is my primary job. So any of the graphics you see for the stream or our character art, I have really enjoyed creating. And I've been playing. I played primarily D&D for probably 10 years now. Always a player, never a DM by choice. But soon I will change that. But yeah, I love to play. I love to create amazing stories with my friends and tap into some sides of maybe myself that I don't tap into in regular life, or be someone that I'm not. It's very fun for me. So yeah, thanks for joining us here.
And last but not least is me. I've been here the whole time. Hi, everybody. I'm going to look right into camera and say hello. My name is Ryan. You can find me everywhere at Sir Ryan of Wiley, here on Twitch, Instagram, all those places. I am a full-time content creator. Ugh, just saying that makes me want to vomit, but it's a lot of fun. You can find me on YouTube over at The Storytelling Castle, where we talk about storytelling and TTRPGs. It's a lot of fun. And I have been playing TTRPGs now for going on 6 years. It was also my pandemic hobby. And I've always been a GM. This is a rare time where I get to actually play and be a player. And I'm very happy. I'm so excited for Daggerheart. It is awesome. If you're not playing Daggerheart, you should be. You should go play Daggerheart. But after this, watch us first and then go play Daggerheart. But yeah, that's pretty much everything about me. I just thought of this, Alyssa. You said you're a bard. I'm a bard in the streets, but a ranger in the sheets. No, I like the other way around. I'm a ranger in the streets, but a bard in the sheets. There we go. That's what I wanted to say.
Scared
There
of the
we go.
implications of all of that. Any combination of that is terrifying.
I feel like
Super
I have questions, but I'm not
Not
going to ask
optimal.
them on stream.
not optimal. It's not optimal. It is not optimal in any way, shape, or form.
And this was the last episode of Midwest Quest. They were never seen again.
Ryan got canceled immediately, and we had to stop.
Immediately.
My one goal: don't get canceled. Ugh.
So we have a couple of shout outs that of companies and stuff that we're working with to make this beautiful stream happen. Firstly, we are playing Daggerheart by Critical Role and Darrington Press, and we are playing on Foundry Virtual Tabletop. All maps you see on screen come from the map library by Roll and Play Press. If you're watching the stream as a video on demand, the link to their website is in the description, or VOD, if you will. All background music and ambient sound effects come from Pocketbard. All player character art, stream overlays, and our logos were completed by the incredibly talented Alyssa. Additional art and images have been sourced from Pixabay. We are enthusiastic supporters of the human component of art, and we have done our best to avoid AI-generated content in all facets of our project. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. All right. So here's the classic shout out before we start playing. You can find us here on Twitch. Obviously, you're watching us right now. Hello. Hi. But you can find us on YouTube at Midwest_Quest, TikTok and Instagram also at Midwest_Quest. I think YouTube, you can just type in Midwest Quest and we'll pop up. I did that a few times today, so you should be good there. But everywhere else, it is Midwest_Quest. So give us a follow. And if you're watching right now and you're not followed, what are you doing? Why not? Just drop a follow. What's wrong with that?
You might as well.
You might as well, right? Like, why not? Like, man, whatever.
Thank you,
Crap.
folks. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, thank you again for stopping by. I hope you have a nice time, even if it's just for a little bit. I'm really excited about the story we're going to tell. There will be a little bit of some content warnings real quick here. Just wanted to make sure that everybody's feeling good. Adventure should be for everybody, so I want to make sure everybody's aware of some of the content to come. The adventure tonight will include some violence, blood, and PG-13 gore, humanoid and monster death, fire and burning, ice and freezing, water, severe injury, terminal illness, and darkness and enclosed spaces. So I'm sorry, obviously we're doing this live, so we can't do timestamps or anything like that, but just so you're aware, that's some of the content that might appear in tonight's adventure. All right.
Before
Out of the
sorry.
house? Yeah.
One
No, you're good.
housekeeping thing for us. Ryan, I made you a mod. I think we have a spam chat
Oh.
already. I don't know how to get rid of it.
I got
A spam bot?
I think we already have a
Our
spam
first
bot.
spam bot? Amazing. Crashing
Immediately.
our first stream.
That's
Ryan,
awesome.
do you
Within
know how to
5
remove
minutes of
that?
starting. I got it. Don't
Okay.
worry. I'm on
Thank
it.
you. Thank you.
Awesome. All right,
I was
well,
wondering
guess
why I could have. I was like, oh, mod chat. Interesting.
Ryan gets the first how do you want to do this, and it's against the spam bot.
Yeah. God dang
Canonically, it
spam
happens.
bot.
Sure. The adventure hasn't even started yet. You've gotten a kill. All right. So whilst Ryan is doing that, I believe all of our housekeeping stuff is handled. So the adventure here is going to begin. The city of Athens is burning. The year is 404 BC. The heroic age of ancient Greece is long over, and the golden age threatens to follow. This is the end of the Peloponnesian War, a decades-long conflict between the cities of Sparta and Athens. Sparta, in a final push for power, is in the midst of an all-out assault on Athens. If it falls, Sparta will gain complete control of Greece, and the militant Agesilaus II will claim kingship, and rule over his people with an iron fist. But there still may be a chance to stop it. A chance to find one last hero of noble blood and of magical power. One who may be convinced to intervene, to stop the atrocities of the war, to dethrone the militant king, to bring forth an era of prosperity, and to save all of Greece. Our adventure begins in water. An odyssey has occurred. And it ends at an island. A hand buries itself in the sandy shores. Hannah, can you please describe your character as you pull yourself out of the water and onto the surface of this island?
Absolutely. You see a tall, broad-shouldered, androgynous person crawling out of the water. Shaved head, has a scar across her eyebrow, and clearly in the past was a very intense wound. The air of like how she kind of the aura, the energy that she's giving off is one of determination, of kind of strength over adversity, like you can muscle your way through anything, and she is 100% right there trying to muscle her way through the sand, trying to stand.
Yes, and it is the dead of night. A storm is raging, and all but one of Antigone's hit points have been marked. What does that look like?
I think it looks like so she's coming out of the water, correct?
Correct. You are the lone survivor of this journey to find this specific island.
Okay. She's having a hard time breathing. She's coughing up water. And I think a lot of those, she's scarred, she's battered, bruised, definitely ragged breathing. But again, there's that human defiance to her, of the gods have thrown what they can at me. Nature, the world has thrown what they can at me, and yet here I stand.
As you open your eyes and get your bearings, and the sun just begins to dawn over the Isle of Aea, you take notice of your surroundings. You notice the sea behind you raging, some pieces of your ship still gradually being thrown onto the shore. You see ahead of you, again, sand, but many rocky outcroppings, the tallest of which holds a bright golden light that signals to you that you reached your destination, the Isle of Aea, the home of the enchantress Circe, a character, a legend of the heroic age of Greece. As you catch your breath and stumble onto its shores, you hear a cry from far away. You've been found. Several robed figures in these sort of reddish-orange robes rush over to you and begin to help you up and carry you up these rocky outcroppings, these stone steps, up towards a temple near the top of the stones here. What are we doing? Any specific reactions? Is Antigone accepting the help?
Yes, very muchly so. I think that she is, letting herself be carried under the arms, kind of dragging her feet, because this is a tactic, right? Not only, yes, is it helpful, but also you want people to underestimate you. And as they carry me up through the rocks up to the temple, I am, I think, just like focusing on my breathing, and then also still like trying to make sure I have awareness of my surroundings. I assess the people around me, right? Of, okay, this person has weakness in their shoulder. I can exploit that, that kind of a thing.
And I'd say that no roll necessary, since this is Daggerheart. You're successful enough in disguising your prowess. And the people who are carrying you seem extremely concerned for you. They're whispering in hushed tones to each other in a language that you don't understand. But when they approach the top of this temple, cowering over the Isle of Iia, they shove open the doors, and then you hear a name you do understand. Again, a sign that you have potentially hope here to save the city that you love. King Telemachus, one of them calls out, Telemachus, and continues to call out for help. Another one says, fetch the king, straight away. She's going to die. Or perhaps they'd say they're going to die. What do you think?
They would say they, or he.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, they're going to die without his help. A servant rushes out of the temple, and there's more hushed conversation as you find yourself sitting in a chair that they escort you to in the center of this council chamber. I'll go ahead and pull up this map as well. You are surrounded by more of these robed figures and other individuals of various species and identities from across the Daggerheart and Grecian lore. There's creatures that, like, there's furbolgs, there's naiads, there's dryads, there's various spirits of nature. It's a very eclectic council that has gathered here to watch the stranger who has arrived. And again, as you kind of sort of get your bearings and make sure that everybody is, giving you enough space, you steel yourself, because this is why you are here. You are looking to find King Telemachus, the son of Odysseus, and the new wielder of magic, of the original owner of this island, Circe. He is immortal. He's been alive for hundreds of years, and his life and his magic are powered by that light you saw outside, the golden flame, which you still see through one of the open windows, just soaring to intense heights despite the storm. It is not at all struggling to stay alight in this moment, and it's this beacon of hope. It's, again, the reminder that you have a chance here to potentially save your city, as Sparta is laying siege to Athens as you speak. And he enters. He follows the servants in. He is this muscular, youngish looking man, which is surprising, again, knowing that he's hundreds of years old. Very well kept, dark beard, dark hair, like dark cloak. He's got this aura about him. Everyone gives him a lot of space. And he says, "What is the meaning of this? Do we have a visitor?" And he looks to you. "Tell me, friend, how do you call yourself?"
You can call me Antigone.
"That Antigone?" he says, narrowing his eyes.
I got my name from the play. It might not be the best representation of me. I've been called other things, but you can call me Antigone.
He walks closer to you. "And what is a good representation of you? Who are you, and why do you find yourself on the shores of Iia?"
I've come to ask for your help, specifically you. The flame, my king, is our last hope. Our last hope against this war. In this war, to save my city. Are you familiar with this war? Do you know what's been happening?
"I've received word," and as he's speaking to you, he whispers an incantation. He has like an herb in his hand, which melts away and dissolves, and your wounds heal. You feel yourself much lighter under the touch of his magic, and it was performed without him breaking a sweat. This is a powerful individual whom you're speaking to. Commands respect from everyone in the room. And as you give your plea, give your information, there are whispers from the council members all throughout the chamber. He says, our life in Iea is a peaceful one and a prosperous one. I chose but a small commune to lead. That has been my place for generations. And you would ask me to return to the mainland of Greece and take up the sword? How well did that work out for my father?
But my king, we are dying. We need help. Please. This is not justice. Do you not answer the call of justice?
Cities and peoples are destined to rise and fall. While we might have the power to intervene, I don't know if we can stop destiny itself.
You call this destiny? Maybe it is
Perhaps.
destiny that I made it here. That I was the only survivor in my ship. Please. Perhaps it was destiny that we met.
One of the voices calls out from the council. It's too dangerous, my king. I would advise against it. Another one says, we're not warriors. Not all of us have the power of the Olympians behind us. These conversations continue to happen, voices of dissent murmuring throughout the crowd. Do you do anything to continuously enforce your plea?
I think I maintain eye contact with King Telemachus, and I will continue to kind of maintain, or actually what I'll do is I'll bow and say thank you for healing me. Your power is indeed great. And thank you for presenting me to this council. It is the one thing I had hoped for. But other than that, I just stay focused on him.
He seems a little bit disheartened at that. And he says, you're a warrior, are you not?
Yes.
And you fight for your homeland, the city of Athens, I suppose?
Yes.
If my isle was burning, I think I would fight for it a bit harder. Tell me why we should take this risk. Fight, warrior.
Because it is right. Because my people are dying, and the alternative to this, to my city, the ruler who would call himself king, is unjust, is unfair, does not stand for those things that we hold dear. And to not fight for it would be an act of cowardice that I cannot abide.
There's the fight I was looking for. All right, Hannah, first roll of the campaign. As you attempt to sway Telemachus to attempt to come to the rescue of the city of Athens, I feel like that's probably a presence roll, but what do you think? If you want to argue that another trait could work in this instance,
yes,
feel free.
I am thinking. I think I think it is presence. I think that there is a certain degree of, like, I think in that moment when he asks, like, to fight, I do stand up fully and come into like up until this point in time, I've just made myself smaller, less threatening. But in that moment when he asked me to fight for Athens, I stand up to my full power and my full height, my full strength. But I think it is still presence and being present in my physicality, in my passion. Yeah.
Okay. So feel free to make that roll. Feel free to add any experiences you feel are relevant. If you want to spend the hope. Stakes are high, and you got nobody who can jump in to help you out.
No kidding.
But
Yes.
I am sending magic to you to roll good.
Thank you, Alyssa.
May the Bard gods bless you.
I am looking at my abilities. I think I would advocate for my experience mean mugging. Like, I think that there is a sense of defiance in I hear all of this dissent around the room, and I just I mean mug them a little bit.
Okay.
So that gives me a +2. And okay, I can add that to the roll. Public roll. Rolling. Really high, but with fear. Oh boy.
That's very appropriate. What was the number for the class?
It was 23.
23 with fear.
With fear.
A very high roll, but as you can see by the fear tracker on the top of the screen, that is the resource that the GM gets to use to make GM moves. I have gained a fear, and it's a success. Complications. He narrows his eyes at you, and he looks out at the council. Again, they're just babbling away, arguing as to, why they shouldn't intervene, when they should allow the Spartan king to rule, why they should allow history to unfold as it appears it will. But with your plea, with your mean mugging, with your spirit, with your history, fighting for the place that you love, you see, as you make eye contact with Telemachus. I think it's Telemachus, but
Telemachus, so
Telemachus.
sorry.
Telemachus is, I think. Yeah, that's it.
We're going to go with Telemachus. He softens a bit at that. And then he calls out to the council, "That is enough." He doesn't have to raise his voice very loud for everyone to go completely silent. What good is the power of the Olympians if it remains here, foisted on this isle? What help are we to the land of Greece if we can't even step foot beyond our borders? And who's to say that this Spartan king won't come for this island next? And if not him, someone else could. I'm touched by your plea. I think, despite the voices of dissent, all chattering about, we will lend you our aid. The city of Athens shall not fall, and the Spartan king shall not rule. I carry the noble blood of my father, and the magic of the witch who once owned this island, and the spirit of the... And there's a crash of lightning outside. The rain begins thundering down, far harder than it was before, and you see the light of the golden flame flicker. The council again begins to erupt, this time with panicked chatter and then screams as the golden flame begins to die out. And you watch in front of you Telemachus fall to his knees. His hair that was dark begins to go gray and then stark white. His muscles begin to wither away. His life force seems to be siphoned from his body as the golden flame begins to die under this sudden storm. Immediately, some of these robed figures rush outside and begin casting spells and incantations, doing whatever they can to keep this flame sputtering alight. And they are able to, just barely. Telemachus lives, but he's fallen at your feet.
I go to him immediately, and I try to provide whatever aid I can. And I am like frantic because I was here and then immediately was like, oh no, this can't be happening. Yeah.
He's trembling, his voice weak. He says, "The Olympians, they've forsaken us. I can feel their power no longer."
Why? What did we do? What could this possibly... I don't understand.
It's just us now. Just us. The scene ends. 5 years have passed. We cut to a new location. The city of Troy. Once long ago, ravaged by war, ravaged by the power of the Olympians, rebuilt and destroyed and rebuilt again. People of all places, of all walks of life, trying to find refuge here in the city a lifetime away from the Isle of Aegea. History is unfolded as Telemachus and as Antigone feared. Sparta has laid claim to not just Athens, but to all of Greece. Siege was successful. And the country of Greece is now living under a tyrant. The city of Troy is in no way spared from this oppression. The people are starving. They are crushed under the boot of the Spartan rulers. The guards patrol the streets. There's a strict curfew, and people are struggling to just get by. It is a very tumultuous existence, and it's a bit of a microcosm of what it is to live in Greece under the Spartan hegemony. The crops are failing. Storms are falling every day. People are praying to the Olympians for help, and they're not answering in any way. They're gone. No one has been able to communicate with them since the fall of Athens. The skies are empty. No one hears word from the underworld or from the deep sea. Their presence is completely gone, and the world is feeling it. In the center of the city, in the town square, at night, after many passersby, beggars, and refugees have gone to rest or found a hovel to hide from the night, is a statue. Brian, can you please describe this statue?
Yes. You see about a little over 6 foot tall statue standing still in the middle of the town square, watching, waiting. He has his clothes kind of covering what would be a mortal, real man's downstairs, but it kind of goes up to his top, and he's just standing in a pose that allows him to see as much of the town square as he can see without having to move, and he is just waiting.
Okay. In an unconventional way, I'm actually going to have you describe an NPC. There's going to be an
Sure.
NPC who approaches you. It's a friend of yours, someone who you are aligned with in your objective this evening. Can you please describe them for me?
Yes. It's actually a younger boy. And he has no family. He comes and talks to a statue, and people think that he's very weird for coming and talking to a statue. But he's gotten something for me that I asked him to get, because I'm still waiting for something, and I haven't told him what, and his name is, I'll give you a name. His name is Zatin.
I like it. Trying to figure out how to spell that. I'm gonna go with 2 T's. I feel like that's right.
Whichever way you want to spell it.
Otherwise, I'm gonna read it as Zatan, and I'm gonna be thinking about Catan for the rest of the game. I will
He's
build the
not a
longest
settler,
road.
so yeah.
Yeah. Zatan approaches, and in his hands, he seems to be the only one around. He takes a look around to make sure that no one's observing. But in his hands, he's holding this bag that he has wrapped up. And he says, "I think the coast is clear. I brought your disguise." He opens up this bag and pulls out. Yeah, can you please describe what your disguise is for your evening of visiting the theater?
Yes. So he drops a bunch of stuff on the ground, and the first thing I pick up is a bag, and the bag kind of clinks and jangles, but with bones and shells, and some dirt in there too, for good measure, or what would to other people be dirt. And I pick that up immediately as it touches the ground, and I hold it. I kind of just put it under my armpit for a little bit, and I put on normal people clothes. I put on it like a toga. I tie a rope around my bag, and then I tie my bag to the rope. And then what he also picked up for me was some charcoal, and I start painting my beard on, because I have a beard, but it is marble. So I paint in my beard to try and fill it in and look like a real beard at someone who's just passing by. I also do my eyebrows really quick. And I then again start doing my hair, which is very curly, in that very classic Greek curly hair on those marble statues. And so again, I'm just coloring it in. And Zatin is just not phased. He definitely has seen me do this before, but there's a particular reason I wanted to go to the theater today. So I can't wear that stuff normally because it looks weird in daylight. So he's gotten my stuff for me today.
Yes, yeah, he's pointing out where you've missed some spots in your charcoal beard, and you are finishing it up and making your disguise look as convincing as possible.
Thank you, Zatin.
Sure, mister. Happy to oblige. He looks around again. I think we're good to move. Do you want to start heading over there? The guests of honor are arriving.
Oh, yes. Lead the way. I might have to stop every once in a while. You know this, but I'm following behind. Go ahead.
He begins to lead you through the streets of Troy, and occasionally you see a sign of some of the decay, the decrepit nature of this city. You see beggars asking for food only to be tossed out back into the streets by a Spartan guard. You hear various arguments happening. There are various animals that are starving that are walking the streets. Everything smells a little bit, although probably not to you. I don't know if you can perceive that. I mean, you can see, so can you smell?
I can see. I think that I can smell. The one thing that I can no longer do is taste. My tongue is, unfortunately, doesn't have taste buds, as I am marble.
But yes, you can smell the stench of decay about this city. There is a distinct change in atmosphere, however, as you approach a sort of blockade of guards that are blocking off an area in the entertainment district of the city of Troy. And this area has always been very posh, and a lot of the people that you're seeing just beyond this blockade are very posh. They're all dressed up very nice in their wrappings and their dresses and their tunics. Everyone looks very fanciful as they're headed to an evening to see a couple of performers at the local theater. You also, just past the blockade, see a sight of someone very important, someone that you're trying to eventually reach once you get inside. A one Council Margonius, reclusive as the leaders of the city of Troy are, but he has some information. He, amongst his stockpile of belongings, of supplies, is a very rich and powerful man, has something specific that you need to obtain tonight, if you can. At the very least, you need to find out where it is, because it's going to help you in your mission, and you have a very important mission. It is to save all of Greece. You approach this blockade, and easily Zatin shows off 2 invitations that you had successfully forged many weeks ago. They barely take a second look at it, and they usher you along inside. As you walk up towards the front steps of the theater, you lose sight of Margonius. He's already made his way inside, but you do see someone else that you recognize, another member of your order, someone else who is aligned in your quest here to try to, again, save all of Greece. Antigone, if you could please reintroduce your character and please describe how you are disguised for the evening, as you are also going out to an evening at the theater.
I think the years have been like there were a couple years of like really, really hard years, and then picked back up again. Antigone is wearing probably that of the staff who like is working at the theater. Has probably, you know, infiltrated to some degree somehow, because again, like she's all brawn, baby, so somehow she's made her way onto the staff, probably as like a bouncer-esque kind of a figure for the theater, like protection. Yes, I was gonna say protection for like the the talent, but yeah, also like lifting heavy things, building sets, that kind of thing. And so is wearing just things to help them blend in. Still got the really intense scar, still with a bald head. So those are constants that never change, but is doing her best to blend into the background.
Okay, so just based on your description, I think this is a little bit awkward for Antigone, but you're doing your best.
Oh,
there
100%.
are some folks here who are like militant in nature, so there are some like warriors that are dressed up in some finery here and there, but you are trying to go a little more low-key. So I'm just going to say above board, you can only access one weapon. You have one of your weapons on you. You don't have your shield equipped right now. You are somehow concealing your weapon on your person, or maybe you have it out as like a ceremonial display. I would say the same for Thumos, but I believe Thumos only has the one weapon already, so I don't think you have to worry about that.
Yep.
As you unite, how do you greet each other?
If you're trying to kind of just blend in, I think I have I've forgotten his name already. Forgotten my child's name. My little kid's name. He's not my child,
Zatin.
but he's Zatin. He's around. He hangs out with a statue. He's the weird kid of Troy, one of the weird kids. Zatin, go and grab us some wine. And
I don't know if they'll let me have any, sir.
Well, do what we always do and take it. Just steal it.
Good thinking. Necessary reaction, right?
Yeah, just take it. And just pretend it's tell them it's for Margonius or something.
Zatin makes himself scarce.
And I will kind of like fold my arms and then stand perfectly still, and then go, Antigone,
Thumos,
I see you.
I see you as well. Oh, lovely
You're not
night
hiding
at the
very
theater. Well, I'm trying. I'm so large, and I've got my my armor on underneath this, and it's tight. It's tight.
Well, have you found out any more information about where it could be?
Not yet.
Or do you have a different mission this evening?
above board.
Do I? Yeah, above board. Yes, yeah.
You two were specifically selected with one other individual and Zatin to play some assistance. Specifically for this objective, you are trying to find an item, something that will assist you with your overarching goal, which again, I haven't necessarily revealed yet, but all of Greece does depend on it.
Well, good. If you haven't found any more information, then I'm hoping to get close to Margonius, but have you seen him at least? Have you kept an eye on him? I lost him when he came in.
Oh yeah, he always sits in his box up there, second floor. Yeah.
Right. Well, looks like I need to get to the second floor.
Indeed. I actually know my way around this place pretty well. I've been working here kind of legitimately, like I've been getting a paycheck for like a month now. So I actually do know my way around quite well. So
So you're buying drinks after this is what I'm hearing.
Buying, stealing, however we're drinking, it's gonna happen.
Zatin says, "You can say that again," as he re-enters the scene with a bottle of wine in hand. He's looking around at a couple of people that are definitely like giving him like a side eye, like you're a little young, even for this time period, to be drinking wine. But he happily hands the bottle over to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I take it from him, and I look around and I take the two closest glasses and I just take them and I pocket them, or I like hide them and I just pour them. So because walking around with a bottle would be weird, so I'm just pouring two glasses. I hand one to Antigone and I keep one and I say, "Not yet," and I tell Satin, "Not yet," and then I just like tie. I'll tie the bottle to my clothes. I'll just like tie it onto my rope so that it's just with me. All right. Pretend that we are drunkenly trying to find our seats.
Yeah. I work here, but I could be.
You're showing me where to go. Then here,
I'm showing you where to go. Okay.
I take the glass from you, and I will be the drunk one. You show me my seat. Go.
Okay, great. All right,
Before you
this
go
way.
Zatin speaks
Yes.
up. Before we head inside, and you can see him trembling. Are you too sure about this? I mean, what if the distraction doesn't work?
I will kneel down, and I'll put a hand on his shoulder, and I'll say, "It is going to work, so don't you worry. But if anything hits the fan, and we know what hits the fan, right? I told you that phrase. We talked about that phrase.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hear you.
If anything hits the fan, you run, and you do not look back. We'll find you if we can get out. We'll find you eventually. But if anything happens, what do you do? You run.
I don't know if I can.
I literally just told you. You run.
But what if things go south? What if you're in trouble?
Run.
What if you're in danger?
You run. You run. Your life is not worth you helping us. We will find you. We'll be all right. You run.
But you said that all of Greece depends on this mission. It needs to succeed.
It will succeed. But we can't do our jobs if we're worried about you.
All right, I'm going to have Thumos make a check here, a trait roll, because
Sure.
there is, we'll see what happens, because there is a chance of this not going the way that Thumos is hoping it's going to go.
This is a presence roll.
I think you could argue maybe instinct as well,
Okay.
if you prefer
Perfect.
instinct.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, just I don't have any experiences that'll help with this one, so this is just going to be an instinct roll. Bum, 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 bum. And public roll.
That is a
9 with hope.
failure. There's a
Hack and
failure to
hack.
cope.
Beans. That's an beans.
Part of you in your
Beans.
stomach knows that when Zatin looks back at you, he's not necessarily telling the truth. As he says, I got it, mister. When poop hits the fan, I run. Yeah, sorry. Swearing is... I'm okay with stealing and underage drinking, but swearing is a little indecent.
I have to watch my mouth around you. Yes, I remember this.
All right. For the future of Greece, he says, looking up to you.
For the future of Greece.
The pair of you head inside this theater, and I'll have you guys describe the scene to me. I have a little art, but I want a description as well.
Antigone, you work here. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm the one who works here. So I think that there's a lot of as the display the photo shows, there's a lot of purple, and all of the purple is very lush, right? So all of this is considered this theater in particular is considered to be one of the most like high scale, highbrow theaters, and so all of the seats are very like cushioned. There's these the curtains are velvet and soft to the touch, and all of the lights very dim and warm. What do you think, Rye?
I agree, and I think that this is we're entering a period where the theater is starting to resemble a theater that we know. You know, back when Thumos was born, the theater was just an empty pit with a circular kind of downward sort of vibe with, you know, a place in the middle for folks. But we're starting to enter into an age where theater is becoming more of a Greek tradition, and it's definitely a more classic theater.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love that description, and I think it works perfectly with the idea I had in mind, because outside of the theater, again, everything looks quite disastrous with the absence of the Olympians, with the rule of this militant autocracy. It seems pretty dire out there. But in here, you would think that Greece is still in its golden era. You would think that everyone is just having a grand old time enjoying the arts. Everyone, again, is very ostentatious in their presentation. Everyone's wearing these very nice dresses and everything. They're all drinking wine. And they are very excited for the show that's about to occur tonight. Fitting. Whilst you are moving through this crowd, you're attracting just a little bit of attention as you're moving through. A couple of people are like snibbing at you. Do you mind? Have a seat. You're in my way. A couple of people just kind of like making sort of snipping remarks, and you have a little bit of attention, and this is something that you don't want. But then you remember the distraction for the evening. The torches are snuffed, and the light in the theater dims, and the first act begins. And as the anticipation builds, all of the eyes lock on the stage. People are very excited, exuberant. There's an energy in the air. People are so thrilled about this performance that's about to occur here. And as the curtains part, Alyssa, can you please introduce your character and tell us what they see?
Yes. Okay. So, Melody is quite the bombshell. She's hot AF. And she has got this gown on, sleeveless. It goes to the floor, starts off opaque, but then gets more transparent as it goes down. So you do see her legs through it, or at least some of her legs. And she's got this short-ish, like shoulder-length brown hair that has like a big swoop. And she's got these cream antlers coming out of her head with golden chains draping from them. And she looks dazzling. She's got this air to her of confidence and subtle sensuality. And what she sees when she looks out into the crowd, you said the lights went like dim, right? The candles were snuffed out and everything.
Correct. That's what I'm imagining. Unless it doesn't work for your performance, please, take narrative control.
Yeah. So I would agree with that. However, with crew that is able to, perform magic, she has magic lights that illuminate her, which do kind of not blind her, but it does make her vision hazy. She looks out into the crowd and she can see shapes of people, but she's not able to see details, really. But she does see a full crowd.
Yeah, and as the performance begins, again, everyone is enraptured by it. What does the performance look like?
So she is well known for being a singer and dancer, and she does lean into a little bit of a flirtatious performance. Think Sabrina Carpenter of our day. But yeah, so it is. She is accompanied by a instrumentalist who switches between like a lute and a harp sometimes, but she is singing and dancing, and at times will go into the crowd for some crowd work. So she will, like I said, lean into kind of like the flirtatiousness. So she might sit on somebody's lap and sing to them for a moment, or boop somebody's nose. So then she's keeping all eyes on her. Not everybody, but a lot of people are hoping, oh, is she going to come to me next? And has that interactive performance.
Awesome. So while Melody's performing, again, everyone seems very distracted, and you are able to immediately locate the box where Council Margonius has settled. It wasn't going to be on the second floor, but now it is. Y'all made it a little harder for yourselves.
Oh no! Dude.
Over on the right side of the map, you can see he is sitting up there with a couple of bodyguards as well accompanying him, and another figure you don't immediately recognize. You don't get too many details, like while it's dark. You're not able to tell too many details about her. You can tell it's like a femme presenting person, but you don't know too much more about them. Do we make our way over?
Yes. Behind. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just going to ask. I probably can't make it to the second floor for this performance.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are involved in the scene, and if there's something that you want to throw in or ability that you want to use, you absolutely can.
Oh, wait.
Your performance is part of this encounter.
With, oh gosh. I thought with being a fawn, I can jump really high. Oh, Caprine Leap? Anywhere within close range. It's probably not close range.
I was going to say,
It's within 30 feet.
Then maybe she does go to the second floor and do a little crowd interaction up there with what's his name? Margonius.
Margie baby. Sorry.
What vibe would she get before doing that? There's security guards around. Do you think would she assume that it's like hostile and she shouldn't get close?
I think that your performance is just so good. Again, I won't make you roll, that you can probably get just about anywhere in this theater without issue.
Okay. So yeah, she'll do a spectacular leap, and she'll even make it like a split leap, you know, to the second floor. And I'll say that there's like a little ledge on where he is residing. So she doesn't go over the ledge, but she kind of like sits her butt on the railing of it and turns her back towards him and is like singing towards him and like reaches out a hand to hold his hand.
Yeah, he obliges. So this older, again, powerful man really kind of revels in the attention, not just from you, but from anyone who throws themselves at his feet for favors, for fortune, whatever it is that they need. He will absolutely engage, and he gives a little smile. The person behind him, though, seems less than amused. She gives a little applause there. I need you to please make a presence reaction roll.
Presence.
As she's sort of making fun of you. Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's making fun of me. Rude.
Yep.
Okay.
What is there to make fun of?
Can you remind me how we do reaction rolls?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull up the character sheet so I can walk you through it.
Thank you for your patience, guys. We are using a newer system than we usually use, so
You click on the skill, like the attribute, and then it'll say duality roll. It'll say duality roll, and you click the little arrow next to it
okay.
That's right.
I have
to turn it into a reaction roll.
figured it out.
Thank you, Ryan.
You said presence, right? Did you say presence?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Roll. Okay. It's a 9 with hope. I mean, if it's a reaction, that doesn't matter, right?
Correct. Yeah, it doesn't generate hope for you. With a 9, you lock eyes with this person, and they are frigid. That's a good word to describe them. I got a little mini here. She's wearing this stunning blue dress. Her posture is very uptight. Her eyes are this piercing blue. Her hair seems to be prematurely graying, and she's got this these sparkles and makeup across her face. She is stunning to look at, and she catches your eye for a second, and you realize as she looks you in the eyes, she's not amused by your game. Please mark 2 stress, and you are vulnerable for the time as you are distracted by this person's attention. You're thinking back to the briefing that you had previously, to the mission that you're trying to accomplish. You two are in on this. You are the third agent who is trying to obtain this item, whatever it is, to try to accomplish your goal here and to help out all of Greece, to help out your fellow Flamekeepers. And you're like, is she on to me? Does she know? And as that's running through your mind, that's the reason for the marking of the 2 stress. What are our other 2 party members doing? Are we making our way to the box?
Yes, we've been making our way to the box. And
Making our way.
Making our way.
Copyright strike.
And while I think we've gotten there right at the time that we see this happen. We've skirted our way up, gotten our way past this, whoever we needed to, and we see this happen. And all that I do, I use one of my just innate abilities as a druid, wild touch, and I can cause a harmless, subtle effects that involve nature. I make under this lady's nose, I just create a sensory effect that smells like skunk, and it's just right under her nose as she's trying to throw down eyes at our friend and counterpart and our coworker.
Yeah. Can you please move your minis over there, just so we're getting used to moving our minis around for the purposes of our stream.
And I think we are kind of off to the side. At least I am trying to pretend like I'm just a statue at, I am pretending like I am, not real, but I'm just kind of this bitch.
So basically, they were distracted looking at the performer that just appeared, or just jumped up to the box. And while they were doing that, the two of you slip in. You turn into a statue and you blend in just fine. You are invisible, and there is the sudden, like, moment, like after that glare that this individual gives to Melody, she just. So, is something burning? Margonia says, I have no clue what you're talking about, love. And then just looks back to Melody, who's continuously performing. She looks around and spots you, Antigone. Excuse me, this is a private box.
Apologies, ma'am, and I'll do a bow. We've had some intel about a security risk. We've heard some rumblings of some ragamuffins outside, and I am here to just let you know, keep you updated. It's not a big deal right now. Don't worry about it right now, but just letting you know, that's why I'm here.
I'm sure I can handle it, whatever it is. Begone. And as she waves you away, I need you to please also make a presence reaction roll.
Happily. Yeah.
All right, with a 21, Antigone's not phased.
Nope.
You've been given some poor orders before, and you're experienced at defying them. How do you respond?
I will continue to keep you updated. Do I know where the item is? Like, is it on one of their persons, or do I even know what I'm looking for?
So your objective this evening is to acquire this item, and the person who knows where it is, the person who owns it, is Councilman Margonius. So your goal is to get that information from him, figure out where it is, then obtain it. It could be on his person.
Great.
You don't know.
Okay, cool. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to say, I was told to deliver this information directly to Count Margonius. Count, right? Wait, what?
Councilman.
What's his?
Councilman.
Councilman,
a
not
vampire.
Count. He's not a
Maybe
vampire.
he is, we don't know.
Okay,
Plot twist.
who's to say? To Count Margonius himself. So, if you give me leave to proceed.
Very well. Make it quick. And she just continuously gives you that cold glare as you have a seat next to Margonius, who is just still enraptured by Melody's performance.
My dear Count, I have...
Councilman, thank you.
Councilman! Oh my god! Councilman, of course.
Antigone's blown the whole operation.
I know, why am I talking? I'm not the talkie. I don't do talkie. Immediately just did this. My good councilman, I have been told to warn you of some unrest outside the theater. No cause for alarm currently. But if you have any items or objects of value that you would like to be protected, now may be a good time to squirrel them away, if you will.
I can assure you all my valuables are well protected at this time, he says, not even looking at you.
Excellent. And I look back at them and at Melody, and I say, I shall continue to keep you updated as to the status of the unrest outside, and I back away.
Wait, so what are we trying to do with this guy?
So he owns an item that you're going to need to obtain for your mission here. You need to be able to figure out where it is. You have to obtain it, and then begin your journey.
Cool.
And we don't know what
Sort of
that.
the last piece of the puzzle.
We players don't know what that item is yet.
Correct.
Do I know if it's small enough to be on his person, or is it something that like I'm trying to? Yeah, Travis, did you tell the audience and not us?
The chat's gonna tell me what it is.
Chat, if you know something, you gotta tell us.
Yeah, you legally have to tell us.
You're legally obligated.
Do I have an idea of like what, like if it would be on his person, or if I'm just trying to get information?
You have truly no idea. We're trying to get the information first.
While that conversation with Antigone and Margonius is happening, as long as no one is looking in my direction, I will mark a stress to turn into a mouse. And I am just like, first you see here, and then I'm just a little tiny little white little marble mouse, and I just like skirt up, and I kind of like follow Antigone's line, and then I kind of move near Margonius's feet, and I don't touch him, but I kind of get close so that I can start to possibly like climb up Antigone's seat to like kind of get next to him so that I can start to gauge what he has on his person.
Okay. I would say, as you are investigating here, this is something where if we were playing D&D, I would have you roll, but for the purposes of the scene, I will let you know that as you are darting in and out, easily making yourself unseen. Again, he is very distracted by melody, and you have a chance to search. You are a mouse. He's not going to clock it. There doesn't seem to be anything specifically important on his person that you can tell that would help you with your mission. You think whatever it is probably going to be secured away somewhere. You also recall that he told Antigone that all of his valuables are secured.
I will, while they keep talking, I will then move down under the seats to this lady behind him. Then I'll just like wait. I'll just kind of like pick my moment. I'll kind of like, waiting, trying to see if she has any like satchels or anything next to her. Like she has a bag next to her. I'm gonna like start to just like nibble at the bottom of it very quietly and very slowly.
She doesn't have a satchel on her person. She travels light, but her dress is down there. If you wanted to like ruin the dress a little bit, you could do that.
Oh yes, no, nothing weird.
Yeah. I was just saying if you wanted to just disrespect for imposing stress on your allies.
Yeah. I start to make my way down like I'm gonna start kind of at her hip, and like slowly just start biting and chewing, trying to make it look bad, so that when she stands up, hopefully she can be ridiculed.
Please roll for finesse.
Yeah. A duality roll?
Yes, please.
Okay. Come on, baby.
To see how effective this is.
Hiya.
And being a mouse might give you a bonus on that? I'm not sure.
I mean, let's see, an agile scout, and I have chosen a fox, or I've chosen a mouse. That's fox is literally the first thing under the word agile scout. Let's see.
Okay, I can relate to choosing a fox.
Hey.
Deceive, locate, same. Deceive, locate, and sneak. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe this is a deceive. Maybe I'm trying to like deceive with her dress being.
Yeah, does it give you advantage?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, if you're sneaking, then yes. Yeah, go ahead and roll the d6 as well.
Okay.
The DC is 15, so
Okay.
you can change it.
Come on, baby. Hey.
All right.
It's a 16 total.
16
With fear, though.
with fear. Success with complications. Everything seems fine, though, for now, as you continue your operation, the little Mission Impossible theme playing maybe in the background somewhere. She does not notice at all. Instead, she seems very focused on Antigone. She leans forward and taps Antigone's shoulder. And Antigone, even through your outfit, you feel her touch is ice cold, just like her glare. And she says, "Do you mind? I don't think that you can afford this box."
Of course, my lady. Also, who are you?
Kionia. And you?
Kionia? Wonderful to meet you. I am but a worker here and employed to keep everyone safe. You can call me Polaris.
Well, Polaris, you've delivered your news. Be gone with you.
Thank you. And I will get up and I will leave. But as I'm leaving, or not as I'm leaving, but like, do the guards that he brought, are they in there watching, or are they like guarding outside?
They are both guarding the door, and there's
Okay.
like one seated next to Kionia, but they're doing a very bad job of paying attention. They are fixated on Melody's performance.
I mean, to the guards, yes. To the guards outside, I'm gonna just like kind of, square up with them and say, who is this woman? She's frigid cold. Who is she to the councilman? Almost said count again. We're doing great. Who is she to the councilman?
One of them just goes, "You don't want to mess with her. She's a frigid, I don't want to say the word, but she's a bad one." The other one says, "Shut your mouth. She's important, and the information that you're asking for is above your pay grade."
I was just asking. Just asking. And I will post up literally right across from them as things progress and move forward.
All right, Melody, your number is nearing its end, and after this, you're going to take a break, and another performer is going to jump in. We still haven't gotten this information from Argonius. What does the party do?
Before the performance is over, like when there's like a break, I'll whisper into Margonius's ear and I'll say, mind if I join you after my performance?
He seems taken aback at that, but smugly smiles. Of course. The seat's open. Recently vacated. And pats the seat next to him where Antigone was.
Cool. Well, Melody will finish up her performance, jump down. She spent way too much time up there. Yeah, she'll end her performance with a loud belt, and then a bow, and then we'll leave for the next performer. But then she will come up here and join Councilman Margonius.
Strangely enough, you pass Antigone, who is posted up just outside the box. Thumos is nowhere to be found. Thumos is probably abandoned ship at this point. It seems to be not going well. Time is limited, and the stakes are high. You have a seat next to Margonius. How do you engage?
Oh gosh, I don't even know what to ask. I'll say, how's your evening, Ben?
Just above board too, don't forget that you have ability cards. You have some things that you could potentially use to socially win him over.
I have magic also.
He responds with, better now, thank you for asking.
Okay. Things that I can do to persuade him. Are we talking about spells?
You do have some ability cards. I can't remember exactly which ones you chose, but if you chose any that like grant you social influence over somebody, maybe some like that help you like win somebody over, maybe get some information out of them.
As can we do a little scene like as you were passing me?
Mm-hmm.
I think I just really quickly lean in and whisper, first of all, amazing performance. Incredibly done. Incredible work. Also, maybe you could pretend to be a buyer for the item, for like a magic item. Maybe. Or representing a buyer. Anyway, if that's not the vibe, support, just an idea.
Thank you for your advice, Antigone. And then she just leaves. She's on a mission.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and the guards are watching, so I was truly like, hey, and then right back up again.
Okay, I'm looking at what I have that I can cast. I don't think I'll go for any of those things yet. However, I think I will take Antigone's advice. And say, Councilman, I'm in the market for something amazing. And I've heard that you might have items of interest.
Interesting you should ask. Are you looking to find a prop for your next performance? Seems a bit out of character for you.
Yeah, I feel like my show has been a bit stagnant, and I've got people, I've got the talent and the looks, so I'm just looking for something to spice it up, you know?
Please make a presence roll.
And can I add, if I want to add an experience, it uses a hope, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I would like to be like a little flirty with it, and maybe like touch his arm or something, and use my wit and a wink can get you far experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would definitely apply.
Okay, a presence roll. Okay, so sorry, I gotta remember the process of adding in an experience. Okay, wit and a
I
wink.
think you just click on it before you roll.
And then public roll. Let's roll. Please be good. Please be good. I rolled with fear, but but that was a
Have we rolled with hope yet?
I
I
don't
think
know,
you did once.
a 22.
Yeah, I failed the check though.
A 22. Another success with complications. He says, well, to be frank, I don't know if I own anything that would be good for your performance. And to be more frank, I don't know if I could access it at this time. It's very secure. I do have some possessions of interest, some items of legendary value. Although I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. My stash is just beneath the theater. But
That was
there are some twists and turns in the...
sorry. Go ahead.
What'd you say?
Go ahead. I was gonna say that was a lot more than I was expecting.
There are some twists and turns on the way there. So, I don't know if I could access them tonight, even if I wanted. It was a 22, very high roll. He gives you the information, you make a little idle chatter, but you feel a frigid hand clamp down on your shoulder. Do you mind? We're in the midst of watching a performance. This is a private box. Guards! And she slaps a guard next to her who is just like looking directly at you. What are we paying you for? Escort this performer out.
Ma'am,
And he goes,
does
I don't know if I could do that. I mean, she works here. And he goes, fine, I'll do it myself. And she stands up and her dress just tears. And it's a ragged mess. It has been chewed away by a mouse. She says, see yourself out. Says to you.
I want to when that happens, I want to say I have that effect on people.
She rolls her eyes and then begins to walk away to presumably find a sewing machine, potentially.
She leaves the box.
What'd you say?
She leaves the box.
She does leave the box. She charges down the stairs in a fury.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, I also leave the box. Calm, cool, collected.
With a mouse on your shoulder. I've climbed up your back as all of that. After she leaves, I climb up your shoulder and I'm just sitting on your shoulder.
Alyssa cringed at that, but Melody also cringes at the feeling of something scurrying up her. Couldn't you be like a mink or something?
In Daggerheart, I believe I can talk to you. I think it's funnier if I just go, I just make little mouse noises at you as if I'm conversing with you, but you don't understand what I'm saying.
I can talk to her, just choose not to.
Exactly.
And as
He most takes his role as an animal very seriously.
and as Melody passes Antigone, if Antigone's still up and around,
Yep.
she just she walks past and she just says, "Come," and then
And I follow.
we walk.
The party begins to head down the stairs, and because two of you work here, you know where the access points are to getting beneath the theater. You know how to head back there. You head to the back rooms, and you pass a very flustered and frustrated, red-faced Kionia as she is attempting to fashion a makeshift skirt out of a piece of curtain or something that she was found. And she looks up at each of you, and she goes, "You, don't go anywhere. I have more to talk about with you." And as she's about to approach you, you hear a voice call out from the box that says, "The poop is hitting the fan!" And from the top box, several bottles of wine begin to careen off the balcony and begin to fall between the party and between Kionia. And Kionia is stopped in her tracks. Zatan just gives a salute to each of you and then begins to run, and Kionia pursues him. The party now has a free path to getting beneath the theater, but potentially with some complications.
Oh.
So, I think that's a good spot to have our break. And then when we come back, we will continue our adventure, continue our quest, and maybe get some more answers about what our Flamekeepers are attempting to accomplish here.
All right, we are back.
Good
How's
to be back.
How's it going? Hope everybody got some water, went to the bathroom, but you better be back here now.
You better be back here.
Freaking better be. You freaking better be.
Back.
All right. So, thanks to some assistance from Zatin, our party was able to make our way through the theater. And now that we have the information about where this valuable item may potentially be kept, where this treasure stash could potentially be beneath the theater itself, our party heads downstairs. We find the trapdoor going into the basement and one of the back rooms. Again, an area that you're very familiar with. And you head downstairs, and you don't initially, because you've been down here before, it's like a storage area, you know? You don't initially find out where you need to go. But you know that you can continue to go further. He mentioned that there were twists and turns along the way, and there's got to be some kind of secret compartment or secret door. And indeed, as we feel along the walls, we do find one. You just happen to press in the correct brick, and several of the bricks melt away in a magical effect, revealing a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Is that copyrighted?
I recognized my error as soon as I made it. A moment too late.
Secret tunnel.
Secret
Like
tunnel.
crime against humanity. Our party proceeds through the secret tunnel.
Mhm.
And it is
I will
pitch
go
black
down
here.
first. I'll go down first, brandishing my sword.
It is
Nice.
pitch black down here. Though the some of the light glints off the sword, you are like moving complete darkness. I know you have a torch on your person. Do you light it?
Absolutely, yes. I think I pull it out and I ask, Melody, can you light this for me? I don't have matches right now.
Let's see what I have.
I pop out of my mouse form, and here you are, and I
Lumos.
light it with my hand. Just a little flame pops in my hand, and I light it.
Oh, thank you. And then I proceed thusly.
True to your order, you ignite the flame, and the torch brings light to your surroundings, and you realize there's not just the tunnel, you know, the way you came from, but there's a path ahead of you. So it's a path to your left, a path to your right. And I will go ahead and pull up a new map here. You realize
Ooh.
that you are in a maze of stone, kept to keep intruders out of whatever supply stash Margonius has hidden beneath this theater. So this is a legitimate labyrinth. The walls they will keep you from moving from between them, and the lights all, you know, it works. Again, I'm very proud of what I was able to accomplish in Foundry. You can use the WASD keys to move your character, and while you're doing that, I'm going to be using a stat block that I designed for the environment of a labyrinth from Daggerheart.
Interesting.
So yes, please solve the labyrinth.
Snap.
Oh, yeah, snap is right. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Or
snap.
attempt to solve the labyrinth. We might be here all night, folks. If you want to use abilities or things, let me know. Perhaps something could help you out, give you a hint or something. But yeah, that's what we're looking at.
I will spend 2 hope to turn into a raven so that I can just go fast. So I can just fly around and be flying, you know, through all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend 2 hope.
I think we might have lost Antigone.
No.
Uh-oh.
I don't see you on the map anymore.
Oh, I think I'm behind Thumos.
Oh, okay, I see. I was
Yep,
like,
yep.
oh, I thought I gave the torch to Antigone. That makes sense.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, I will mark 2 stress. Sorry. I mark an extra stress to become
This is
a
so
flying creature.
rad.
Back. And I go, "Caw!" and I will fly. And I go, no.
Okay. I will also with speed, like, follow Thumos.
All right, I'll turn into an owl, actually, so I can actually see in the dark.
That's very good. I believe I can give you dark vision and do that.
Interesting.
While I'm doing that, please proceed. Please try to solve it. Good luck, y'all.
Yeah, I will fly to the right side, Ryan's side. I will fly to the right first.
And Melody.
It's nothing. Whoosh. Make a hard
I
right.
stay here the whole time. No, I will follow.
Alright, nothing
Mazes aren't
Fly
my
right.
aren't my strong suit, so I will follow your leads.
Yes, please stay behind me, my lady.
You don't need to call me your lady.
So sorry, it is a force of habit.
You can call me Melody, which kind of sounds like my lady.
Oh, I'm getting too far ahead. Okay.
You guys are so
Melody,
fast.
no! Melody!
Use the WASD keys to move as well. I advise. that.
Fine.
Oh, we are finding
Yeah.
a path forward.
Yeah, the foundries give me a hard time with giving you dark vision, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Oh, I think I got it.
Oh, do I spot ahead of me a hole?
Yeah.
Or is there floor there?
So there
Looks
is
like a hole.
a gap in the floor here, so we will have
Okay.
to figure out how to cross it. I think 2 of you are going to cross it, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna hella leap.
Hella leap.
You perform your mirthful leap, and you make it across the chasm, no problem.
I perform an extremely precise like the long jump leap across the crevice. The
Okay,
gap in
yeah.
the floor.
I think that's going to be a strength roll.
Happily.
Hey.
Yes.
22 with
Amazing.
hope. You heroically leap across the chasm in the best roll of the night thus far. You actually clear a stress because you are so proud of what you were able to accomplish, and this is your environment. You feel way more comfortable down here dealing with whatever nonsense this is than you feel, dealing with social battles up top. So,
Agreed.
more comfortable. Yeah, you clear a stress as well.
Thank you.
Just do a big old loop. So I just did you just see me fly, you see me disappear, and then I come back up here like.
Thumos, where are you? Okay. Melody, keep up. So sorry.
I have short legs.
Oh my goodness gracious. I hope we make it out of here alive.
I have faith.
You hear some stirring in the darkness.
Not
You are
stirring.
not alone.
I
Some
immediately
kind of
freeze.
clattering, some stone is kicked. Something else is here with you. Please make, we'll call this an instinct reaction roll.
Everybody or just Antigone?
Everyone.
Instinct reaction roll. Oh, sorry, I forgot to make that public. Oh, I got a critical success though. I think that was me, right?
Hell yeah.
Amazing. It wasn't
I
me,
can't see
so.
because it was private.
It wasn't me, and it wasn't me.
Yes, I rolled two
What did we roll?
11s.
Wow.
11, 11.
Heck yeah. I got a 16 with fear.
I got a 13 with fear.
Yep, and remember, reaction rolls don't generate fear, but
Oh, yeah. Okay.
a 16 is a success, a 14 or a 13 is a failure. As a shudder runs down your spine, Antigone, you do mark another stress. Back to being stressed out again, as
So
you realize that you are not
stressed.
alone and potentially being stalked down here. You do, however, as the party is moving around through the space, based on the sound that you're hearing, it sounds like based on the echo of it, it sounds like there's like a large space in the center of this area, like you're sort of dancing around a large space, and you're trying to get to the middle. So you're not trying to get to like a specific end of this maze, you're trying to get to the middle of the maze.
Lumos. Where are you?
Ryan abandons very quickly as to not set a precedent that I can't talk. I think it still does make sense that Thumos can talk because every animal form that he has turned into so far is marble. It is not, he doesn't turn into a life, a real life owl. He is a statue of an owl that then flies. So like the owl just opens its mouth and Thumos's voice comes out of the owl. And he said, I will fly this way and you wait for me here. I will turn around.
It's the
Excellent.
coolest sounding owl that ever did
just
hoot.
Opens. It doesn't like move. It's almost like a voice box kind of a deal. Like it just
Yeah.
his beak just opens and then it speaks and then it closes its beak.
Yeah.
So I will fly a little farther.
You also realize that you're treading on familiar territory, all of you. You have made it further to the entrance. We did a little loop-de-loop and we came right back to where we were.
I fly back
Wow.
and go,
Oh,
son of a bitch.
what if we go
We've turned
this
around.
way? Oh, did we start here?
I believe we started there. But if we turn
started these
right,
If
we turn
no,
right.
That's the way we just went.
Oh my.
Oh, just
That's the way
kidding.
we just went. We gotta go.
No,
this way.
I thought we went this. I thought we came from this way.
Nope. We
Nope.
went to the right. Nope. We went to the right.
Great,
So we gotta go
okay.
this way.
Cool. Okay.
All of this is in character dialogue, by the way, folks.
Yes.
Certainly it is.
This is the
Yes.
drama and the action that you signed up for. People getting lost.
Mm-mm. So are we going to the left now,
Yes, you're going.
or are we going straight?
I'm coming.
I
I'm
ha-
coming backwards.
I have no
Don't-
clue where Thumos is, so.
I flew away and now I'm coming back. I am here. Oh,
I will say that Thumos, based on your perception, you seem to have made some progress in the direction that you were headed.
yes. Follow me.
You were able to
slow
fly for a very long while.
slow down, please.
Just use the WASD
I don't I'm doing that
or
and
your
it's
arrow keys. Use the arrow keys.
they're also not
That's what I'm
working.
using.
They're also not working.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
interesting. Well, fine.
Perfect time for a keyboard to be broken.
My
All right, Antigone, you keep me in view, and then Alyssa, you keep Antigone in view.
okay.
All right, Thumos, as you're leading the party in the direction that that you had scouted previously and that you believe to be progress, I will have you please make an agility reaction roll.
Sure. Let me just make sure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, no bonuses to agility. Okay. Agility, reaction, public, roll. God, I cannot roll with hope to save my life. 20 with fear.
Well, again, it's a reaction roll, so you don't have to
Oh,
worry
that's
about
true.
that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
For now.
20.
For now.
Get the bad ones out early. 20 is a handed success, and all of you feel the labyrinth around you shift ever so slightly. It shakes, it shudders with the force of something, some kind of impact somewhere within the maze. And several stones fall out of the ceiling. Several of those bricks fall down and seem to be headed straight for Thumos. But Thumos, with your owl vision, you spot it immediately and with bird-like reflexes, dodge out of the way, and the rocks clamber against the ground, harmless. And that did
Watch
cost
out for
me a
rocks.
fear.
Thank you, Thumos.
Yes, thank you, Thumos.
Looks as though there's another gap coming up ahead.
I will need
Another
check
perfect
from
time
Antigone.
to jump.
Another strength trait roll.
Strength.
Agility, you could argue.
That is a 10.
12 with hope.
12. 12 with hope.
12 with hope. You leap out, and a 12 is not high enough to be a success. But with hope, you reach out and grab the edge of the opposite side of the chasm. You're now hanging below like a 15-foot drop. Melody, you turn around, and your friend is in danger. What do you do?
I push my hair back and I lean down to extend my hand and try to pull her back up. And I say, Thumos, I know are you a bird right now?
Yes, I'm an owl. I grab, my claws, my talons grab like the back of your dress, and I'm like,
Don't tear it. And I pull.
I'm trying not to.
I will not require a check with the two of you working together. Oh, sorry, you first, Hannah.
I was just gonna say that I go up to grip Melody's arm like Frodo does, but without all of the blood.
I can see the shot.
You've got to.
There's heroic music.
You've got
Don't you
to.
let go.
A strong grip, Antigone.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I love that as an in-character response.
Thank you. I've worked hard on that grip.
Me too, if you know what I'm saying.
If you know what I mean.
If you two will stop flirting, we must continue forward.
The owl says.
Yes. If you two are done, we need to go.
Again, you seem to be making progress. You've moved quite a ways.
Silently, I fly down the hallway.
Okay.
Stop here. Like land on the ground.
Can I, at this crossroads, make some sort of a check in like instinct, to see like if I can suss out like the way that the wind is moving, or like via smell, right? Something to kind of orient, like.
Always follow your nose.
Always follow your nose. To orient us down here at this crossroads.
Yeah, absolutely. I love just using your warrior's instinct here. Please go ahead and roll a trait roll.
Awesome.
He's remembered. No. When in doubt, Master Meriadoc, follow your nose.
15 with hope.
You close your eyes and focus initially on your other senses. Do you feel anything? Do you smell anything? Do you hear anything? Can anything kind of point you in the right direction? And as you attune to your surroundings, you do again hear a noise, an animalistic snort. And just looking from the top down here at the map, it's coming from the bottom right direction. That is the area where you're trying to get to, that center of the labyrinth. You're on the corner of it now. You're on the top left corner.
Okay. This way.
Ooh. Mm.
And I sense down.
Based on what you heard and observed. But before you go in that direction, you are suddenly stopped. There is a pile of bones on the ground. And to your surprise, they begin to move as you approach. These bones compile themselves into humanoid forms, the forms that they were before. Although many of them have injuries, cracked ribs, one has a crushed skull, but it still hoists itself up, controlled by some kind of otherworldly magic that some of you are familiar with, some of you may not be as familiar with. These skeletons
What is
attack.
this? No,
And I
no.
need all of you to please make an attack roll with your weapon. And depending on how effective we are during this skirmish, we'll see how much damage we take. That's going to cost me another fear.
Oh, baby. I have rolled a 23 with fear.
Okay, I am going to use my improved whip to attack.
Yeah.
So she has this like rolled up, or not rolled up per se. It's like magically rolled up, so it's not clunky, but this like hilt of a whip tucked within like a garter that she pulls out and quite literally whips out.
Yes.
On brand.
And then what did you say we're attacking with?
With your weapon.
Oh, okay, never mind. It is
Something like a weapon attack roll, yeah.
presence. Okay.
Oh. It was so close to a crit. So close.
So as these skeletons spring to life and each of you engages in this skirmish, please tell me how you dispatch them.
Amazing.
Like with our attacks?
Just describe it to me, yeah. However you want.
Yeah, so Melody, whips out her whip. She whips it forward at one of the skeletons, trying to like wrap the tip of it around the skull and tries to like yank the skull from the skeleton. And do I roll damage now? Did I do
No,
it?
you don't have to. So I'm running this just like basically like a trait roll. It's not going to be like a full combat. I was just checking to see how well you were doing. But yes, please, other party members, please describe how you assist in taking down these skeletons.
As the head flies off of one skeleton, I swoop down and pluck the head off, like use my talons to like pluck its head off and fly away with it and throw it down a hole that we passed already. Just woof, throw it down.
Love that.
And I mean, yeah, I got my big sword out. I got the torch out. I think it's a lot of, this is Antigone's like realm. It is her sphere. It is her comfort place, is to be fighting something. And so just immediately goes into battle stance and will cut and slash whatever remaining skeletons there are.
Okay. So throughout this skirmish, the skeletons do get a couple of nicks in with some rusty daggers. Thumos and Antigone, you both take minor damage, which you can use an armor slot to nullify if you would like. Melody, you take major damage, which is 2 hit points, again, unless you'd like to use an armor slot to reduce it.
And I can use 1 armor slot to reduce it by 1.
Correct, yeah. Everyone can use up to 1 unless you have an ability that says otherwise.
Okay, I will use 1 to reduce it. So then I take 1 damage, right?
Correct.
Or 1 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'll also use an armor slot to nullify it.
Yeah.
because we know that we are going into a situation that could be potentially fighting some sort of big snorting creature, I am going to and right after this skirmish with the skeletons as well, I am going to use my ability Battle Ritual. Once per long rest before you attempt something incredibly dangerous or face off against a foe who clearly outmatches you, which I guess I don't know that.
You have a feeling.
Describe what I have a feeling. Describe what ritual you perform or preparations you make when you do clear 2 stress and gain 2 hope. So her ritual is as these first enemies are felled to kneel down to honor the dead, and will touch her sword to her forehead and send up a little prayer to Athena.
Awesome. And yes, you do feel a bit of relief from that ritual as you clear that stress, as you gain that hope, and you steel yourself for whatever monstrosity might be awaiting you around this corner. The party can proceed if they want to keep going.
Nah, we're good. No.
We turn around.
Yeah, well, we got close. It's not like the fate of Greece rests on this mission going well or anything.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So I will say, just based on your observations, you think you missed a turn. You just have a gut feeling. I'm not going to put any justification in it. I just want to make sure you guys get closer to the end because we are in a time crunch.
I fly around.
Amazing.
Turn around. Turn around.
What about
They
this
were
way?
so close. You were so close, and I was like, it's down at one more turn. Like they're definitely going to pick the right one, right?
Of course we're gonna pick. We picked it. We picked the right one.
Nope.
Melody.
Begin moving.
Nope. We fucked it. Turn around.
I imagine the party,
We
just
fucked it.
moving faster and faster. Yeah, realizing that we're getting lost, getting mixed up, and turned around and everything.
Mm-hmm. Panic starts to set in a
Panic.
little bit.
Yeah, the panic is beginning to set in, the claustrophobia that I mentioned previously.
Thumos,
This way. Hey, I found it.
where did
I
you
found
go?
it. Come this way.
Where's
turn
this?
Turn around. This way.
Thumos.
We missed it.
Ah!
Wait, Melody. Melody.
It's so dark.
It's so dark.
All right, everybody. As we reach the center of the labyrinth, there is a sort of like pillar in the center of the space, and that's the walls that you can see that's blocking it, this round sort of structure here. But otherwise, this space looks to be some kind of living area. It smells like an animal, like a filthy animal that has been living in its own filth for a long time. You're seeing bones across the ground. You're seeing, like, it looks like walls have been like destroyed and rebuilt. There are chips in many of them.
Melody.
And you just feel your stomach just fill with dread.
I'm on my way.
You continue to explore the space, continue to move around this pillar structure, and as you round the corner, you realize that it is not completely circular. It's sort of like an unfinished circle. In the center of this room is a pit. You look down into the pit, and you see a glint of something. You see an object or something down at the bottom of this pit, something that was cast away, meant to be protected from any who might be, like yourselves, trying to obtain it. This could potentially be the key that we need to accomplish our goal. Again, to save all of Greece.
Yes.
But before you can go down to retrieve it, you again hear an animalistic snort, and you hear hoofbeats charging in your direction from the north. What do we do?
Square up.
I snap
Get
out
ready.
of being an owl and ready to face whatever comes our way.
I stand back here.
So as our party readies itself, the hoofbeats grow faster and louder, and you gain momentum, There's another snort, and suddenly a hulking minotaur rounds the corner and spots the party, carrying a hefty warhammer. And as he prepares to charge again, we enter combat. I will go ahead and take the first turn here, but first I have to set up the combat encounter. So let me go ahead and make sure that everybody is included here. So please do not move your token for a moment.
This combat is brought to you by no one. So if you want to support us,
Yeah, feel free to keep role-playing our character interactions while I'm setting this up. It'll just take me a brief moment.
could we potentially, the three of us, flash back to the first time we were ever in combat together? Like in this moment, this minotaur just rounds the corner. Can we all flash back to collectively to like the first time we were in combat together?
Sure.
Yeah, what does that look like?
Absolutely.
It was my idea, so you
Do
guys have to
one.
go first.
I was going to say, do you want to describe it? Oh, good times, good times.
Good time. I definitely just always immediately go to this I'm in front and I'm taking all the damage. Definitely a protector kind of mode. So our first battle, I probably shouldered you all out of the way to be like, get down.
Melody
I
definitely
feel like it was
let her.
facing some sea creature.
Huh?
Face-
I feel like it was
let her.
some mythical sea creature, like something that we were on a ship or something going somewhere. We were just met each other, and we something just rose out of the water, and so Antigone shoves you out of the way.
Uh-huh.
It's the first time you guys saw me turn into another animal too, I feel like.
So cool. What animal do you have that is in your repertoire that you would use to fight with?
If it was on a ship, I think I would have turned into some kind of I think I would have turned into a dolphin. And I would have dove off the ship and turned into a dolphin and just just kept impacting it with my nose, and you were fighting it up top and I was fighting it underwater.
I feel like it was a lot of miscommunication kind of stuff of I thought you were going up. Dang it.
Melody
That kind of vibes.
definitely cast her oh gosh, whichever of her spells lets her do a arcane barrage, and definitely accidentally hit you with the barrage. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were there.
Okay.
Anyway,
Fine.
Bringing it back to our current scene here. Thank you all for providing us a little bit of background info. I'm excited to learn more about our characters as the plot unfolds, but no time to meander and reminisce at this moment, because a minotaur is about to engage. So, the minotaur, brandishing its warhammer, charges forward towards the closest target, which would be Antigone, and is going to get ahead and swing it down and attempt to hit you. It is going to go ahead and make that attack. However, only rolls a 5 to hit. Antigone, you roll out of the way. You dodge out of the attack. I'm actually going to spend a second fear to highlight the Minotaur a second time, which I can do, and I'm going to go ahead and make another attack against Antigone. Does a 10 hit Antigone?
Evasion is what you're trying to hit, right?
Correct.
No, it does not.
Okay, awesome. Once again, you dodge out of the way of this attack, and the Warhammer actually puts a dent into the floor. Yet another chip in the stone here. The play returns back to the party now. What do we do?
I yell out, I'm going to hold it down. And I you see the wind sort of pick up behind Thumos with like the wind with some heat to it, as there's a fiery elemental incarnation that he uses. So I'm gonna mark a stress to have my stuff give like a fire. Like if someone hits me, I get they take fire damage. But roots and vines spring out of the ground and attempt to grab the Minotaur, and I have to make a spellcasting roll, which is my insight.
Love
that. And then I will also spend. So every time I have failed with, or every time I have rolled with fear, because of my Seaborn community and my Seaborn community, I have gained. I've just been keeping track of it on my own. I've gained because of my know the tide senses, the ebb and flow of life. I have gained 3 additional, like 3 plus 3 plus 1 per thing to add to this. So I will add a plus 3 to this to make sure that I hopefully hit him.
Awesome.
All right, here we go. Still roll with fear, so I gain 1 back. But 19 with fear to hit.
19 will hit. Please roll your damage.
Excellent. 1d8 plus 1. That is a d8. Ouch. Plus 1. Yeah. Can I click on hit? Can I deal? We didn't do this in our no target selected. You deal damage.
Yeah, don't worry about doing any of that automation. I think it's
yeah.
do it manually.
Perfect.
So we dealt
8
damage.
So just, vines.
Did you say it's also restrained as well?
He is now restrained. Yep, he's restrained.
All right. It doesn't seem like the vines do an excessive amount of damage to the Minotaur, but it begins to try to like go to attack Antigone again, and it's struggling. It's stuck. It's not able to move towards the other party members at the very least. Because you rolled with fear, play does return back to the GM, so the Minotaur gets to go ahead and make an attack here. The Minotaur is going to attack one more time with the Warhammer, but it cannot move, and it can't move to anybody other than Antigone, so there is value in keeping it in place. Dang, only a 6 to hit on that one. Antigone's got no problem dodging these moves. You actually deflect it with your blade, and no issues at all. I will not highlight him a second time. I think the restraining vines are keeping him in place, so play returns back to the party.
So Melody will. I gotta see. How do I see how close? Okay, this is still very close. She is going to once again use the whip to attack. And this time she'll like try to aim for this gap in his armor to try to do some real cut with it. Okay, roll. (18) with fear.
And we're a fear-loving game tonight.
No
Makes me
kidding.
happy. Yeah, please go ahead and roll your damage because you do hit.
Roll.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Uh-oh. Got too excited, knocked over the camera.
I got too excited. Wow. Okay. Okay.
11.
Feels like we're being helped right now.
11 damage.
11 damage still is not enough to break through its armor entirely, but you do rip a piece of it off. He is slightly weakened here as you begin to disrobe the Minotaur.
Oh, sorry, I was 13.
Seem reminiscent of
13
That's
damage.
okay.
But
Same results. The Minotaur is bothered, but still swinging. He is on his turn, and play does return to the GM. Sorry, the cat's eating roses right now. I don't know if the cat should be able to eat roses.
Kitty.
The Minotaur is going to use its first spotlight to clear the restrained condition. So that's going to take its entire action to clear that. And then I will go ahead and spend another fear for it to charge. It's going to rush past Antigone, frustrated that it can't make any attacks on her, and is going to actually charge towards each of you. And you dodge out of the way just in time, but you realize it wasn't aiming for you. It slams into the wall. And again, the labyrinth shakes and stones begin to drop. So I need everyone to please make an agility reaction roll. All 3 players. I love that you can see the dice on the screen like that.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
love it.
Of course, I roll with hope for things that don't need it.
Wow, this Midwest Quest stream is of incredible quality. Effects.
Wow, you should totally tell your friends about it.
Isn't that right? Darrington Press?
Amazing. Darrington Press.
Darrington.
Wow.
It looks like
Now-
only Thumos succeeded here. I love that you all rolled with hope when it doesn't matter.
That's
very
yeah, like I
unfortunate.
can't roll for hope to save my life when it matters.
All 3 of us, yeah. With a 15, Thumos, you roll a success and you dodge out of the way of the shrapnel yet again. But the other 2 of you are going to take some physical damage. So let's go ahead and roll here. All right, it is going to be 5 plus 3, 8 physical damage to both Antigone and to Melody.
I will use another
then
armor
play-
slot.
I will also use another
Play
armor
returns to the
slot.
players.
All right, I would absolutely love to
Antigone, get in
just
here. What are you-
wreck this guy. I know.
Reckon.
I will first. I watch him run past me, or I watch this Minotaur run past me. And I kind of gear up. I will spend 3 hope to gain a +1 bonus to your attack rolls until your next rest. And this is called No Mercy.
Nice.
Love
And then I will absolutely smack him. Smack him. There we go.
Now, please move your mini whenever you move your character.
You are so right. I come up here.
It's all good. We're still learning.
I'm not sure that is going to hit.
No.
A 10, unfortunately, is going to be a miss. It still has some of its armor on. It lifts up its vambrace, and the blade just buries itself in the leather there. Doesn't seem to actually pierce its own hide. And the creature is going to respond in kind. Let's see if it can hit this time. With a warhammer.
Oh. Yeah, that'll
A
do.
little bit better. 14.
That'll do it.
Okay. $25 physical damage as the
Oh.
warhammer with 2 hands. He swings it around, and I will. It collides directly with like your sternum, and I will flavor it that you are knocked back, back to close range, so you can move your mini back.
Okay.
You can kind of figure out exactly where you want to be, as you kind of have a hold in the situation. But yeah, it's a pretty meaty hit. He does have. Oh, sorry. You first.
I was just gonna say I will use my ability Get Back Up. When you take severe damage, you can mark a stress to reduce the severity by 1 threshold. So I
yeah.
will only mark major, not severe.
Nice. Love that. Use that ability card to get back up. It becomes major damage, which you can nullify to minor if you want to use another armor slot, but you don't have to. Now that the tank is out of the way, the bard is directly in front of the Minotaur. I will spend another fear, which I already did, to make another attack. And this one's going to be against Melody.
Oh.
With only a 5, it's going to be a miss. It slams down where Melody was, but it's like this illusory copy of Melody that vanishes into smoke, and the real Melody has moved out of the way.
Nice.
Play returns back to the party.
Melody.
I would like, if it's okay with everybody else, to cast Hypnotic Shimmer. So once per rest on a success, create an illusion of flashing colors and lights that temporarily stuns targets you succeed against and forces them to mark a stress. While stunned, they can't use reactions and can't take any other actions until they clear this condition.
Nice. I like that a lot. Is it a save?
Incredible.
Yes. So I
I'm sorry, a
sorry.
reaction roll?
Hold on.
I know the rules.
Uh,
I know what game we're playing.
I roll. Okay, so let me see. I roll. Okay.
With hope.
Hey, I got a hope.
Yes.
I got a hope.
Yay!
And a 17 does exceed the Minotaur's difficulty, so does it just work? It's just stunned?
Yes, stunned, and they can't use reactions, and they can't take any other actions until they clear this condition.
Got it. Sounds good. So what does that hypnotic shimmer look like?
So it is this it starts off as this like wispy blue magic, like light magic coming from her hands, and the wisps are sent over to the Minotaur's face, and then they kind of explode as these like flashes of bright light, like right in his face.
Okay, with this flash of light, he is just kind of dazed, just kind of like moving side to side. His hammer is like just hanging off to the side, limp. He is not able to take any actions right now, and because he rolled a success with hope, the party's turn is still ongoing here.
I'm gonna back up too.
Incredible. Melody, incredible. Should we just grab the thing in the hole? And
No, this
Go
beast
ahead.
is too dangerous to keep alive. I will. You watch as he leaves leaves out of nowhere swirl around, and he transforms into a massive lion and just gives a roar. And I will mark a stress to turn into actually no, I got the hope to spare. I will use 3 hope to turn into this animal without having to do a stress.
Love to see it.
I will, as part of that, I will move. I will mark a stress to do a takedown with my pouncing predator of a lion.
dope.
So I move within melee range, and so I mark a stress and make an attack roll against them. On a success, I gain a +2 bonus to my proficiency for this attack, and the target must mark a stress. So I roll.
I will say, since it's stunned, I'm going to give you advantage. I know it doesn't mechanically do that, but I like it.
I actually do have advantage on attack, climb, and sneak anyway, so
Never mind.
perfect. Well, thank you for it anyway. Okay, so gauntlet. So I have plus a d6. 1 d6. And then I haven't hit yet, right? On a success. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it work? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I cannot stop rolling with fear. I need to just stop rolling. Can you guys please kill this thing? Okay,
A 19 does hit.
excellent. So now I will roll damage. Um,
And it has to mark a stress, you said?
yes.
Got it.
I don't think I do normal damage with this. I think I do 2d8 plus 6. So I gotta mark that. I gotta write that down.
And if you need to roll anything manually, you can just do it down in the bottom right corner
Yeah.
there. The dice so nice.
Nice, so
Mhm.
Plus
nice.
6. 2d8 plus 6, and then that's interesting. On a success, you gain +2 to your proficiency. So is that a +8 then instead of a +6?
That's huge. So your proficiency is the number of dice that you roll when you roll damage.
Oh, so do I do 4d8 plus 6?
Sounds like it.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh, beans. All right, here we go. Roll. Ratatat. 23 damage.
Nice.
Excellent. So that includes the modifier already. Awesome.
Yes.
That does break its
That's a good.
minor. So that is going to be 2 hit points of damage.
Yeah.
The Minotaur is looking bloodied as marble jaws sink their teeth into the shoulder of the creature where some of the armor has been stripped away. The Minotaur is awoken from its daze as it's going to use its primary action on its turn to clear that stunned condition. It is then going to use a second fear to try to clap back at Thumos here. And I'm going to use an experience. I'll spend an additional fear. Going to use the experience Unyielding Rage. Oh, it should be
LOL.
+2, but it's only +1. So it's actually a 9, even though it rolled an 8. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
Awesome. Sounds good. So even though it used all of that rage to try to bury its hammer into your marble skull, no success there. Play returns to the party. I'll actually have a move too. He's going to move up to Antigone since Antigone was the only target he hit so far.
Right. I was gonna run up to the Minotaur anyway. I am in a kind of a 3-point hero stance from being hit backwards. I stand up slowly, wipe the blood from my mouth, and take my attack. I hit him with my sword.
Hit him with my sword.
I hit him with my sword.
I friggin' hit him with my sword.
That hits, right? 18?
18 does hit. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, sweet. So I will roll damage. Roll. Okay.
Huge 27 damage. That's awesome. Big roll. That's going to be 2 more hit points as you break its major threshold. However, there is an ability that I forgot that I had, which I'm going to use now. I should have used it against Ryan, but I missed, so it's fine. It has an ability called Bloody Reprisal. When it marks 2 or more hit points from an attack within very close range, you can make a standard attack against the attacker.
Bloody
So as a response here for free, it makes an attack back.
Correct.
And it was a miss.
So I think the way that this looks is, can I describe it?
Yeah, please.
I go for like stomach to try and I think that's where all of the damage comes from, and he goes up to kind of swipe at me and I duck down low.
Awesome. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
He is furious in a rage here. He's going to try once again to charge at the wall to try to break down this labyrinth and take down everyone in it. He's going to go ahead and move.
May I use my reaction to stop his movement?
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity, warrior.
Sweet.
Come on, hit him.
Come on,
Hit
hit
him.
him. Nope.
Get his ass.
Nope. That's not beans for sure.
Solid try. He attempts to try to
Beans
stop
is
him
in
from
the
moving
chat.
after Melody. But as he crashes into the wall, once again, the stones are going to fall. I need everyone to, again, please make an agility reaction roll.
I would like to use my I'm a dancer experience for my reaction roll, if that's okay.
Fitting.
And it just she channels her dancer, and she's light on her feet, light and quick and purposeful.
Love that. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. Only Antigone failed that agility reaction roll, unfortunately. So that is going to be some damage here.
That's fine.
2d4 plus 3. That is going to be 7 damage as some rubble
Okay.
clangs against your armor.
Yes.
And play returns to the players.
I'm on Champa's ass again, unless you go ahead.
I want to use this arcane barrage thing. I can spend any number of hope and shoot magical projectiles that strike a target of your choice within close range. Roll a number of d6s equal to the hope spent, and deal that much magic damage to the target.
That's cool. That's a cool ability. That's well designed.
Interesting.
Cool.
You hear that, Daniel Press?
Okay, so arcane
Hey, Darren, Press, you guys are great. You guys are awesome.
Hope. I'm gonna use 2 hope.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Continue.
Gotta say, pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Roll. Oh, I guess I
Try to
just
roll.
do. I just deal the damage. Is that what? Hold on. Yes, I think I did 4 damage. Is that correct? Yes, 4 damage.
Okay. I mean, that's still minor damage. We'll take it.
Unfortunately, not as much as I had hoped. But what this looks like... Oh, I was just going to say what this looks like is you see these rock formations around you, and as she reaches into the sky, she forms like similar, 2 big similar like rock, like these little spiky crystal-y looking shapes like that in the sky, outlined in blue, and then sends them straight towards the Minotaur.
I love that. And even though it's only minor damage, the Minotaur is on death's door.
Cool.
It is hurting as it takes these bolts of magical energy. And that it didn't require you to make a trait roll, right? You didn't roll with hope or fear?
Nope. I just used hope. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, then it's still the party's turn.
I'm gonna move again.
How would you all like to do a combination attack?
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you do that again? for chat, not for me.
Yeah, so for chat, you can do a
Hey,
tag team
chat.
attack once per session. Everyone can initiate one if they want to. You spend 3 hope, which is a resource that the players have to use abilities, and you initiate a tag team attack with another player, and the 2 of you both roll your attacks together. And if someone hits, then you both hit, and you combine your damage.
So
Alright.
3 hope.
Yes, and you can do it out of combat as well. I don't think we've had that out of combat yet with this group.
I'm good for it, so I will spend 3 hope. And look at Thumos and say, "You ready to finish this?"
The lion's mouth opens and it just says, "I go low, you go high," and then I sprint off and like pounce. I will use my pouncing predator takedown ability.
Dope. Yeah,
I'll go
please
for his
roll some
leg.
attacks here. Okay, either a 16 with hope, which will be a hit, but we still have a chance to crit potentially.
Potentially.
+1 to instinct. I actually rolled incorrectly last time, and it still worked. Okay. Kia. Nope, we're taking yours.
Okay.
So with a 16 with hope, both of y'all gain a hope. so it didn't automatically give it to you, Ryan, but you get it, and I removed that fear that it gave me. And yeah, we combine our damage. Let's see what our number looks like.
Okay.
So, since we're doing a combined attack, Trav, what do you think that this do I consider my takedown to be a success, or just roll damage because it technically wasn't?
I would consider it a success. Yeah, the roll that you guys choose is the roll that is the result for both of you.
Okay. He has to mark a stress if that matters, but he's on death's door. And I
Yeah.
roll 4d48. Ah!
Another 27 damage.
Nice.
He's maxed out on stress now too.
4d8 plus 6. Holy cow. I'm just going to be a forever lion.
Mhm.
29 damage.
Okay.
Wow. So for a total of 56 damage. The
Wow.
Minotaur is annihilated. Yeah, please tell me how it ends for the Minotaur.
You mess with the bull, you get the horns, Minotaur. You see Thumos just pounce and grab like legs, he bites one of the Minotaur's legs and then uses his claws to grab the other as Antigone.
Yes, you go low, I go high. So I take my blade, and as the Minotaur is reacting to Thumos biting into the leg, I bring my my sword down and decapitate it.
Love
Then.
that.
That's
the
awesome.
Minotaur, the guardian of the labyrinth and of the item that we need to accomplish our goal, is slain. The combat comes to an end. Congratulations, everyone.
We did it.
So, we have nearly accomplished our mission. Almost a success here. And as we head to this pit, again, you look into it and you see a lone object awaiting at the bottom. Some item that we need to accomplish our goal. As you throw a rope down, grab onto it and begin to hoist it up, you think about the reason why you came here. The mission upon which your country, the fate of your country, depends. Telemachus is dying. The Flamekeepers can barely keep it alight. So, you three have been tasked with finding someone who can reignite it. Someone who still has divine power in a godless era. Prometheus, he who first brought fire to the mortals, the Titan who was forever punished by Zeus, is still alive by most accounts, and chained in the mountains far, far to the east. A several months' journey. And you three have been tasked with freeing him from his eternal torment. So I'm asking the party, I kept this vague, because I don't know what this item is. You guys tell me what item you find in this pit that will help you free Prometheus from his eternal torment, from his being chained in the mountains, from his liver being eaten every day by an eagle of Zeus. What can help us out here? What item do we find?
I have a thought, and I'll pitch this to my fellow Midwest questers. Also, if you have names for our fans in the chat, questers, like what do you want to call yourselves? Put them in the chat. Midwesties? I don't know. Bestie, Westie? What Midwesties? I don't know. Something.
Midwesty besties?
Midwesty
Midwesty
besties.
besties? I don't know.
That's
Put them in the chat if you have ideas.
Kind of cute.
I think
really
it's a compass that has been turned golden by Midas himself, and it forever points to the thing that you desire most in the world. It was a magical compass that, because the king Midas touched it, turned into gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love that.
Are we on board with compass?
What
I
do you
am.
think, Alyssa?
I am on board. I think that if Melody touches it, it might not lead us to where we want to go, but if it's what we want most,
I think Thumos, that would also be true of Thumos. And so I think that I think Antigone is the one who has to hold it and look for it.
Because it would be for it. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I really like that idea.
Me too. And Antigone, that it would absolutely point to Prometheus. Absolutely.
Okay. So as you obtain this item, each of you thinks about the reason why you're here, why you're trying to accomplish this mission, why is it so important to you, why are you a Flamekeeper? Keep that thought in the back of your mind. If you can, in one sentence, please explain to the audience just a little bit. I don't want to reveal full backstories yet, but what crosses your mind as you obtain this compass and think about your goal of freeing Prometheus and relighting the golden flame?
This is the first step to proving myself worthy.
Melody, she doesn't show it. If anybody catches it, it's a very subtle shift in her energy, but she grows somber with this item. I don't know how much you said, not to give our whole backstory, but
yeah, no,
right.
I do like that. But what kind of crosses your mind?
She thinks about what can't, like, damage that's been done that can't be changed with this, but then she thinks about what it will do for the future.
Okay.
And as Antigone like kind of holds the compass in her hand, Thumos comes back, transforms out of his lion form, and as he's looking at the compass and knowing its purpose, his hand sort of subconsciously moves to the bag of dirt and shells and bones. This is the only way that I could be turned back into a human.
Okay. These thoughts linger in your mind for but a moment before you hear a strange sound coming from the wall to the south. You look at the rick directly to your south, and you see, strangely enough, it's freezing. You hear the sound of ice begin to gather across the wall. And before you even have time to process what happened, the ice shatters and the south wall breaks. And you see, stepping through the mist that has appeared with this wall being destroyed, you see the woman that you saw earlier in the theater, Kionia, she introduced herself as. You also see a host of Spartan warriors to the south as well. And I'm just going to move you guys a little bit so that I have everything in frame here.
Oh, not there.
A little too close.
Too close, too close, too cold. No.
You also see another person who's being escorted by these Spartan warriors. Zatin, our friend and ally in this mission, is being forced forward and is now on his knees in front of Kionia. She looks at him with a smirk and looks to each of you. I know I could have solved this myself, but I have my own more creative methods and felt like it'd be more fun. Congratulations on obtaining whatever it is you were looking to obtain, but you'll be handing it back now. Holds out a hand.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
Well, then I think your accomplice is in for a bad time.
Give us the boy first.
She begins to turn her hand, and a gust sweeps through the room. I know exactly who you are. A lump of marble masquerading as a man. A rejected muse, tossed away for her lack of talent. That's right, I wasn't impressed. And a warrior who lost the only war she was a part of. And you three call yourselves the Flamekeepers. That's cute. I know what you're looking to do. I know that you're looking to go into the Caucasus Mountains. You're looking to free the Titan of Fire. You're looking to defy the orders of my father, the rule of my father. And you're looking to defy the orders of the Olympians, including my mother. You'll be handing that back, then you'll get the boy. Give me the compass.
I don't let it go.
Zatin looks up at you, frightened, and you see frost begin to trickle across his skin. He says, saving all of Greece is more important than saving me. You have to go. Get out of here. She's going to kill you.
I look at Thumos.
I also look at Thumos.
Thumos is staring at Zatin. And as he says that, as Zatin says that, and he says, "What do we do when poop hits the fan?" And I, through my wild touch, light a campfire underneath this lady. It says, grow or start a campfire at will, and I light a campfire under her feet where she's standing, and I just yell, "Run!"
Okay. I'm gonna have this be a roll. I know flavor-wise it isn't. I mean, mechanically it isn't necessarily a roll, but just rule of cool. Just to see if this campfire is strong enough for him to be able to get away. The DC, I think, is going to be high because it's just like a cantrip. It's not super powerful. I'm going to call it a DC 18 check here, or trait roll.
All right.
How do I give the help action again?
You can spend a hope and describe to me how your character helps out in those circumstances.
I would like to do that. And I help by running forward a little bit and just getting in between, because he's like a little bit in front of her, right? The boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get in between them.
Okay. Yeah, so as you charge up, and Thumos lights this fire. Yeah, Thumos, please go roll a spellcast roll. I believe it's going to be instinct for you, and you have advantage from your ally.
All right. Situational bonus, 1d6. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Ha! Oh, it needs to be this. I can't. I have to like really click it. I can't just like ha. Ha. Oh, that was almost a crit.
Oh.
Is it not?
It's a 21 with fear.
No, it was a 6 and a 9.
Yeah, that was so close. Yeah.
I saw it and I was like,
Hey, 6 and 9.
It wasn't a
Hey.
crit, but it was the next best thing.
21 with
Next
fear,
best
so it's
thing.
still 18. Still beats an 18.
It is a success with some complications.
Yeah.
I want y'all to be the folks who tell me what is the sacrifice? What is the loss here? I would like there to be some narrative consequence for saving Zatin. So we do get him out of the situation, and you can describe to me how that happens. But like I said, I like the idea of maybe somebody suffering some kind of wound, maybe somebody leaves an item behind or something of the like.
I think that as I light the campfire and as Antigone runs to grab Zatin, I light the campfire and I attempt to grab the wine bottle that I had earlier to throw at her to throw at the fire.
Mhm.
But instead, I grab my bag of bones and shells and dirt, and I just throw it at her. And I'm doing too many things at once, so I end up grabbing that and I throw it, and it doesn't get lit on fire. It just hits her, hits hits her in the face. But as we grab him and run, I have to leave the bag behind.
And that is important to you, correct?
It is very important to me.
Okay, I like that. So the plan does indeed work. A fire lights up beneath Kionia's feet. She's distracted long enough, and the magic is disrupted long enough for Antigone to run in and grab Zatin. You toss the wrong item, and you realize as it's leaving your hand what it is and what it means to you. This personal affect of yours, potentially lost to you forever, but it does buy enough time to save a human life. You grab the boy, and you charge past the group of Spartans. Antigone, you have this defensive posture. You're able to shove them aside. Melody, you use the hypnotic shimmer again to distract them, and the party is able to get away. We escape through the theater, which has devolved into chaos as Spartans are swarming. We are getting out of Troy as best we can. You are, again, shoving them aside, using spells, using your wild shape, using whatever you can to escape. And we get out to the outskirts of Troy, still with Zatin in our protection, and still with a compass in our possession. Now, this will shape some details about the campaign to come. What is our method? What is our getaway vehicle or getaway method in some way as we're traveling? Do we want to go by ship across the Black Sea to the mountains? Do we want to maybe take horses or a carriage? Do we want to hitchhike? I do like all of those ideas. Or if there's another one that y'all want to come up with, feel free. Yeah, where's this campaign going?
I love the idea of sailing, personally. What do you think?
I'm down for sailing. I kind of also like the idea of hitchhiking. What if we hitchhike and sail? So what if we hop from boat to boat?
Awesome.
Hello.
I love that.
Excuse me.
You get
You
to the
in the
nearest
distance.
getaway vehicle, which I like the idea of it just being like a dinghy. You load up into this tiny dinghy and you row as quickly as you can to get to the nearest fishing vessel that is headed out, headed for the Caucasus, I believe that's how it's pronounced, mountains, where we can find the Titan of Flame. And this is the premise for our adventure. Our Flamekeepers are off. We've had a loss. We've had a gain. We saved a friend of ours. And we're on our path to saving another. Can our Flamekeepers find the Titan Prometheus, rescue him from his eternal torment, relight the flame that keeps Telemachus alive, so that we can save all of Greece? We're going to find out in the weeks to come. The next session will be in 2 weeks' time. I'm expecting this to last probably around 7 to 8 sessions. We shall see. Maybe longer, depending on what the narrative calls for. But we got some really cool stuff coming up. I'm excited to dig into these characters' backstories, and I'm excited to see how it ends. Yeah. Nice work, everybody.
Yay! Good job,
Woo!
everyone.
So fun. Good job.
Thanks.
Thank you all for
Thank you,
joining
everyone,
us.
for watching.
Oh my gosh, if you're watching this live, thank you so much for listening to us yap for 3 hours. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
Genuinely, I'm just we're all this type of person. We just want to put good and joy into the world during even the hardest of times, and games are how we do that. So the fact that I can share the story with you guys, the fact that you guys bring your creative energy to this, and anybody's listening to it at all is such a blessing to know that it made somebody's day potentially just a little bit better. So yeah, thank you for being here. If you're here live or if you're watching on VOD, we appreciate you too.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo. Okay. So should we say goodbye, or do we want to do? I know we talked about potentially doing a little recap, but I also know it's late, or not recap, but like a little after stream thing.
I feel
Oh,
like that's
gosh.
something that we should keep to ourselves, and the fans will have to see it in some other format yet to come.
Mm.
We definitely have it planned. We have ideas.
Yes, we have ideas that maybe we'll eventually do. Maybe.
Maybe we'll
Maybe.
eventually do that. Maybe.
Maybe.
Leaving already. No, no. We gotta have some kind of anticipation.
Yes. Cool. Then I will put on our see you later screen momentarily. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. If you stuck around for the whole stream, thank you for popping in. If you popped in, and yeah,
Love pop.
we love a pop. Yeah, and we hope to see you in 2 weeks. Anybody else got anything else to say?
Like and subscribe.
Oh yeah, like and subscribe.
The call to action.
Bye.
Follow us here, like and subscribe, do all of it.
Yes.
We love you.
Woo!
Bye.